Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about the power of compassion, compassion in action, and how the act of compassion can not only assist us in our own healing journey and well-being journey, but also to assist us in raising our vibration, to expand our consciousness, and actually that of the collective. That is the power of compassion. So what is compassion? Compassion is being in a state of loving acceptance for ourselves and for others, despite the behaviors. It doesn't mean you accept people's behaviors, but what it does, when you can be in a state of compassion and acceptance, you release the resistance to the fear. You release the resistance to any judgment that you have on yourself or the other person. It basically puts you in a space of seeing your reality through a higher spiritual lens. That higher spiritual lens is unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, because that is who you truly are. That is who all of us truly are. So, how does compassion help us to heal and expand our consciousness? Because of that spiritual perspective, the more we can act in compassion, the more we can perceive our reality and ourselves through compassion. We actually assist us in connecting more to our true state of being and seeing the world through the eyes of a high spiritual perspective, which is not just love, but it's also oneness. It's about recognizing that we are also the other. By bridging compassion with yourself and another, or it could be parts of yourself, you are basically recognizing that they are you. And it's actually this unity consciousness, this oneness consciousness that actually helps to raise the vibration of the entire world. It really helps us to remember that we are not alone, that we are all connected, not just to each other, but also to the universe. It helps us recognize also that we share a commonality, that we are connected, despite our differences, despite our perspectives. We are all one, because that is who we are. In the state of oneness, we find inner peace. In the state of oneness, we feel connected to ourselves and to others. So compassion, it's not just being in a state of loving acceptance. This in itself can be challenging, right? Because when people trigger us or situations trigger us, we, as society have a tendency to judge it as wrong, right? But if we can be in a state of acceptance, despite the situation at hand or despite the person's behaviors, we automatically let go of that resistance, seeing it in the higher truth. Seeing it from a point of unconditional love. So, compassion is 2 steps. Being in unconditional acceptance for ourselves or for the other person or for others or for the collective or for society in general, right? Being in acceptance. But also, the second part is to also cultivate a heart-based energy within our heart. So it's more than a mental action. It's more than a perception shift. It's a felt sense of love within our heart. So this action helps us to become a bridge between the spiritual world, the physical world. It's a bridging of the mental world, the world of the heart. Here is where we can connect more to ourselves and to others. So cultivating energy of love within our heart can be challenging if you're new to this. But I recommend you start with gratitude. Gratitude really helps you to open your heart. So start from there. What can you be grateful for? Compassion and gratitude really helps to open the heart. It also helps you to increase your intuition because it helps to expand your heart and your heart field, which is in part intrinsic to your energy field, right? It also helps you to tune more into the inner voice, into your inner wisdom, to your inner higher self. So the act of compassion by perceiving unconditional acceptance, but also feeling love within your heart and extending that heart energy, not only to yourself, but also to others, creates an energy exchange. You actually help them to awaken to their own truth within them. You actually help them to regulate their emotions by you being in a state of love and peace within yourself. In studies, by the way, have been conducted on this in relation to the vagus nerve, how we can help regulate others around us and their emotions. It is energy, guys. So by being in that state, being in unconditional acceptance, by feeling love in your heart, gratitude, compassion, having a sense of it, even if you wanted to do this right now while you're watching this, when you bring your awareness to your heart and just have a sense of compassion for yourself, what do you feel? What do you physically feel? Do you feel an energy wave? Do you feel a heartbeat? Do you feel a rhythm? What do you feel? Do you have a sense of energy behind that? What is it? Does it have a feeling? Does it have a temperature? Does it have a color? Open your senses to it. So when you have any emotion of fear, turn to compassion. Let go of the judgment and recognize the love that exists within you and the other. That unconditional love is who you and all others are. Notice how you feel when you practice compassion in action for yourself or for others. But you don't have to wait until a moment arises for you and you can practice this, a triggering event. You can do this here today. What can you do today where you can extend compassion for another? Practice this. Notice how you feel. Journal about it. Not just perceiving compassion, but feeling love within your heart for the other person or for the situation or for yourself. You're bridging the two worlds together when you do this. Remember that. It's much more than a shift in perception, a shift within the heart. You are then becoming the bridge of the non-physical, spiritual world into the physical. And in this state, you will receive guidance, you will receive inspiration of inspired actions to further assist the situation at hand, further guidance, clarity, joy. You'll receive guidance in action steps to be more aligned in joy and to assist others to align themselves in joy. And the more we do this, the more we choose compassion, we shift the planet, we shift the collective consciousness. That is the power of compassion. Empathy. Knowing that we are all connected, for we are all one. So thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.